All right. Let us start rolling up and down the fingers. That looks good, Nina. And boy, start. And into the palm. And pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. Up to the knuckle. And let us take the ball into one-handed squeeze. The other if you can. Like the first. And the other. Around the back. Switch. 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 And hinging at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. 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 Ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball 3 times right in the middle of the foot. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Pivot on the toes, roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the foot. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Go to the other foot 3 times in the middle. Up to the knuckles. Cross the knuckle. Cross the top of the heel. And in the 3 spots, pressing down. Roll down the bone. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And let's do some good mornings. And then shake the tree. Two, one, center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step to one side, gather and start. And center of the direction. And center. Steps forward. And an elbow towards the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel. In the front. And behind. And then a cross step, a twist and a punch. And walk. March. Or jog. And it's Monday. Back push. 4 with and without weights. A lot of squats. Wouldn't do them for getting the heart rate going, but anything else is good as long as it's safe. Because sprint. And we've got some rolling after class. Doing a go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And '20. And 30. 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up. Up on your toes if you can. Come on back down. Bend back if you can. And back. Then to one side. Then to the other side. Back to center. Lower the hands to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up. Go a little higher. Come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. Roll it forward. Then the arms rotate. Go the other way. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm across, press in. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. And form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Grab both elbows. Rock side to side. Put your fists on your temples, bring your elbows forward and back. Come on down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Lower your shoulder. And tuck in the chin. Look one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Same thing the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. And let's grab a stick. gonna do the inside the arch of the foot out, bend the knee, slide down, stretch the abductors. Go the other way. Come on up, bring one foot out in front, put the stick behind it. Lie down. Lift the sole of the foot and wiggle it. Press the sole of the foot into the stick. And then do the same two exercises on the other leg. Foot forward. And down the back. And then press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then come on back. Gonna do the pull your stick routine, flip flops. And make some big circles out in front. And then reverse the circle. And then lateral in one direction. And then in the other. You stick behind the back and just look at the elbows, twist it away. If you can bend back, otherwise keep twisting. Back to forward, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. And twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. And bring the stick down to one side. And add her to the top, swing it behind you. And then the other side. And then bring the stick out front, holding on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. We're going to come up on our toes for 20. And then back on our heels, another 20. 3, 2, 1, and down. We're gonna put the stick to one side. Hold on. Come up on the toes of the other foot, the opposite foot. Lift that foot if you can. Lift the stick if you can. Move the stick if you can. If you move the feet if you can. Three, two, one, down, other way. Starting with the toes. Lift the foot if you can. Lift the stick if you can. And move it if you can. Three, two, and one, come on down. All right, put the stick to the side. You're gonna grab anything you might be holding in your hands for the back foot 4. Don't need to. But if you have them, great. 4 moves, of course. I got the raises. We got the squats. We got around the clock, either outside or in. And we have the presses. We're going to start with squats in the first position. We'll move it around. We'll do 10, picking up speed as usual each time. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. And 10, take some breaths. And raises. And a breath. Around the clock. Breath. And presses. And take a few breaths. We're going to start with the raises, put squats in the number 2 position. And then we're going to go a little bit faster in 3, 2, 1. And a breath. And some squats. And a breath. Halfway there. We're gonna go through, I'm gonna go through the middle. You can go outside if you want, around the pump. And a breath. Breaths. And come on down and take a few breaths. Then move squats to number 3. And go even faster in 3, 2, 1. On the clock, I'm gonna do 5 and 5. For that. Squats. And last one, presses. And 10, yay. All right. If you have weights, put them down. Recoup the breath. Gonna do that old favorite for relaxation. Great way to calm down before you go to sleep. 4, 7, 8 breath. If my pace is too fast or too slow for you, then adjust it. But just keep the ratio. 4 in through the nose, down to the belly, up to the chest. Hold for 7, and then exhale for 8 through the mouth. Here we go. We'll look through 5 rounds. Here we go. Rub those hands together. Form the chi ball. Follow it. And center, two breaths. We'll open our hearts. Oh, exhale. Let it out. And center. Deep breaths. And bring down chi from above. Yeah, the from below. And yes. Namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you,
Barbara,
Tom.
Nina, Mira, have a great day, all of you.
Thanks.
You too.
Okay, will do. Thanks. And for the rest of you, we're gonna do some rolling. We have a roller. We have a ball. Somewhat hard ball is better, maybe tennis ball that doesn't worn out. I use a lacrosse ball myself. Yeah, we're gonna get down on the floor. I'm gonna bring the camera with us. And we're gonna do the body today. Or behind the trapezius. And on one side, we're rolling around looking for that tender spot. We're gonna lean into the spot that really aches. There you go. Lean into it. You can modulate the pressure with your arm, hips. Just hold it, breathe into it. And 3, 2, 1. Move it over to the rear deltoid. Back of the shoulder. Same thing. Try to find the tender spot. And lean in. One, and then we're gonna go over to the other side. Trap. Oh, I think I hit it right there. I think. Wait a minute. Even this right. Three, 2, 1, and then to the rear deltoid on that side. Three, 2, 1, release. Ball side, get the roller. A little back edge. Put the roller in the middle of the rib cage. Cross the arms over the chest or behind your head and roll from the middle of the rib cage to the bottom of the rib cage. Go below the rib cage. Back and forth to the mid. And then from the middle of the rib cage, just above the shoulders, below the neck, and back to the middle. And I'm gonna roll the whole back. All right. And then I'm gonna stop, put the roller at the hairline above the neck. My ears are going right, my ears are going left, back and forth, just assessing how much flexibility I have on either side, if there's any pain or discomfort, restrictions. Making a note of them and then staying right and doing 4 circles with the head in one direction. And then the other direction. And then nod. And go left. And do 4 circles in either direction. Nod. Come to center. And we're going to do 8 figure eights. 4 starting in one direction, probably your nose and your chin, making that 8. Facing that 8, and then 4 in the other direction. And when you're done, make sure the roller's at the hairline when you started again and go left to right and see if there's any change in flexibility. Pain is lessened or increased. If you have any. And you know what? Let's add a little lower body. Let's bring it down to the pelvis. Bring the legs up, the knees up. Bring them to the right side and do 4 circles in one direction. And then 4 circles in the other. And do some bicycles. Reverse. Back pedal. And go over to the left side. Just a roll if you need to, make sure it's square. Really under that medius, and do 4 circles in each direction. And some bicycles. Back pedal. Come to the middle. Again, adjust the roller if you need to, make sure it's secure there. 8 figure eights with your knees. Starting in one direction for 4 and in the other direction for the other 4. And then bicycles. Back pedal. And that's it. We are done for the day. Thank you. See you tomorrow.